Durham Enable's goal is to see more disabled people and those with severe mental health gain long-term sustainable employment throughout County Durham. We also want to see more employers, businesses and organisations diversify their workforces and make changes to the way they recruit, enabling fair, inclusive and equal opportunities for disabled people.
Employer engagement's at the heart of a job coach's day-to-day activities. Being locality-based allows us to use our knowledge of the local labour market, employers and opportunities.
When I work with a job seeker and match them to an employment opportunity, I would work with the employer and with the job seeker together and form a partnership.
By working with us, employers can be certain they're getting the right candidate and the right support for the business.
A lot of what we would do would be to try and help them understand the disability that the job seeker has with the permission of the job seeker. So what we need to do is to understand the workplace. We would go into the workplace and talk to the employer about what their business does. Then we would try and find out how they do it. We'd undertake something called job analysis, where we would look at how people in that industry work and then how they would undertake their job as a whole. Then we would go down even further and look at the individual tasks that they do on a daily basis.
I first met Durham Enable when we were recruiting for an ICT apprentice, and from the applications we had a candidate who declared he had a disability, and his support manager contacted me and asked would he be able to have a copy of the questions prior to the interview to assist him.
Quite often our job seekers have little or no experience of employment. As a job coach, I try to use stepping stones to build gradually towards applying for paid work. This might be in the form of travel training, for example, supporting a job seeker to learn new bus routes and journeys, possibly even using public transport for the first time. Undertaking new activities for the first time, such as shopping or a new social experience, can be valuable in taking that first step towards employment. The recruitment process, in particular at the job interviews, can be a barrier for some of our job seekers. They're almost a test of comprehension rather than identifying their skills. Durham Enable can set up work trials or working interviews so job seekers can show their potential employers their ability to do a job, removing some of the formality of the interview process. This can be a great way to gain confidence and skills and get to know other staff before starting work. Employers can also be more confident that they're getting the right person the first time.
So initially, the support that they provided was that we provided the job description and the person spec, and we had a long chat with our support from Durham Enable. They then came in and actually undertook that job. They didn't just do it for a day, they came in a couple of times to make sure they understood what was required for that job. They've been brilliant. They came in, they did the job role, learned the job role. Since we've had Matthew, they continue to support us. We do reviews, we do one-to-ones. They're just on the other end of the phone if we have any concerns or queries, and vice versa for them. They organise some access to work funding to help us with the job role, so that we've never felt unsupported by them. They're always just at the end of the phone.
The recruitment service we provide is free, and we tailor our support to employees in the same way as we do for our job seekers.
Our job seekers' voices are really important to us, and that's why we have a user forum that meets every month to talk about all of the issues that are faced by disabled people locally and nationally.
The Service User Community Forum is a group of members who can actually voice their opinions about different aspects of employment, either paid, voluntary, unpaid.
Well, how they can take part is they can approach us. We can leave them our contact details such as email address, and if they're interested we can send a link over to them.
The best things about the support from Durham Enable, it's enabled to give me opportunities that I probably wouldn't have already had, and they give me the self-confidence as well.
Biggest win, all the support I've had from Durham Enable and Bridge Creative, and I've achieved what I wanted to achieve, and now my next goal is to get my PT qualification.
Being brought to Bridge, the workshops on the Thursday, off the back of doing one of the workshops, I've ended up becoming an in-work support worker.
To get in touch with Durham Enable because they support you not only into employment but they support you when you're in employment.
I absolutely love the fact that my work has an incredibly positive impact on people, that you can see the difference from appointment to appointment when people have spent time thinking about what they can do, where they can be, and the increase in confidence.
So my message to employers is to reach out and talk to us about what you need so we can design a package of support bespoke to you and your business need.